trial.
Talking about black excellence. Yeah, man, that dude.
Talking about Netflix.
Talking about Netflix.
Trial.
Trial, bro. Dog.
We smoking on Mulligan tonight.
I
I should have said that.
Oh, for like, I don't know what that means. I just I can listen now.
But yeah, but I mean, you don't want to spoil it for Laton, but
No man, y'all say it, man.
no, I mean, not really. I'm just saying that it's just another example of the U.S. criminal justice system, or I think that's what it's called, right?
Yeah,
criminal
but
justice
I would say.
The criminal.
I don't know what this what trial for about y'all. Y'all gotta run that little summary, man. A little 5 minutes.
Okay, basically the summary is they have this gentleman who's a
Sean Ellis.
Sean Ellis, who's black.
He was 19 at the time.
Yes, he's 19 at the time, I think. Very
This
young.
is in 1993.
Oh, this one ain't that far.
I think it was 93.
1993 in Boston, Massachusetts. That's the saddest.
Yeah, it was in Boston, Massachusetts. So, I think a week before, an officer was killed at a superstore.
Out of Walgreens.
Out of Walgreens, to be exact.
Mm.
And a week before, just unrelated to each other, Sean Ellis has cousins who was killed by these two people, right?
Oh, by the officers.
Yeah, by just by two random people.
The two twins.
The two twins.
The two sister twins.
Yeah, they just random people who killed these two girls, and that's his cousin, right?
Okay.
He had some information about that killing, and during the same time of investigation, they was just trying to find who could potentially have killed this police officer because that was a high profile situation.
Yeah.
The police officer name was Sean Mulligan.
Yeah, the police officer name was Sean Mulligan. That's why I say smoking on Sean Mulligan.
Okay.
That's who get killed. So they just try to throw it on someone to say, "Oh, were you there when this police officer was shot?" They just throwing it on people who coming in. He talking about his cousin getting killed, and you talking to him about a police getting murdered. Then he talked about, yes, he went to Walgreens that night. Once they didn't hear you've been to Walgreens that night, they trying to connect you to say you killed Sean Mulligan now.
Wow.
And they had the receipt to say that he was there 30 minutes before the murder was suspected to happen.
See?
But they still trying to pull it on Sean Ellis because he say he going there for Pampers.
And like in the documentary, they had a list of people that didn't show up. The people that didn't show up that he used to work with was Candace Sarah, John Brazil, and I forget the next to it. They never showed up. They never showed up to witness the story. Only the head of a homicide showed up.
Yeah.
The head of homicide was in the documentary because he probably wasn't in the dirt. He was just like managing the dirt.
Yeah.
So when you manage the dirt, no one tell you everything.
Exactly.
You're just thinking they carrying out your orders, but you sent out.
Yeah.
He probably say, hey, make sure I do your right investigation, arrest the right people.
Yeah.
But they go and do something else. So you can't see what they doing.
And you can't say that they didn't do it right because that wasn't your orders.
Right.
Because then it could say, what did you tell them to do? So
Right.
it could come back at you. So you got to go down with the sword,
Right.
basically. So anyway, they plotted on him. And long story short, they had him in jail for 22 and he was trying to.
Sorry, who's him again? That's
Sean Ellis is the guy. So both of them names.
Sean name Sean.
The first name is Sean. Yeah.
That's confusing right there.
But that's real life, bro.
Yeah.
It's a real life coincidence.
All right. Yeah, so they plotting on Sean Ellis.
They basically, put him in jail.
trying to pin him with the murder.
Try. They did.
They pin him with the murder.
Because initially, how it goes when they went to court, it mistrial, which is a hung jury. It mistrial from hung jury. So hung jury is when you're doing something for murder, all the jury have to be concise on one vote.
Okay.
So I can show you how he got arrested. Because remember, even 30 cops was involved. And what they did was broke Privacy Acts of the Massachusetts law. So what they did was they was able to arrest Sean Ellis on the informant's testimony. They was able to arrest him on one informant testimony. This informant, they paid off to say they see him at the scene of the crime.
Wow.
So it was so screwed up back then because they get that testimony. They was able to go get a search warrant to go get him and break privacy laws to go get him.
Yeah.
And that's how they was able to get him inside the room to say, hey, you did this murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like I know how this can end based on what I heard y'all say before the pod. Anyway, go ahead. I feel like I know.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's other evidence that they try to point and try to plot
Yeah.
on him. Like, for example, in the same house. That's what and why the cousin thing is so important. The same house where a murder happened, right? They couldn't find where the murder weapon was for the officer who got killed, and the cousins got killed in the house. So what they tried to do, they couldn't find the gun that killed him. So I think they had already found the gun, and the gun was placed in this place opposite where the cousins was killed. So the cops gone in the place where the cousins was killed, looking at everything, and you mean to tell me 20 officers looking in this house for a murder that happened, and then they can't find a weapon that was killed on the officer, really?
Wow.
And then they say it was in the house, and that's how the girlfriend fingerprints get on the gun. But before that, they take her fingerprints from talking to her.
Wow.
So they basically meet up with her, take her fingerprints, put the fingerprints on the gun, and then say, "Oh, we could take your children if you don't go testify because your fingerprints on the gun."
Wow.
Yes, bro. They was doing all kind of things, bro.
Yeah.
They was doing all kind of things, bro, to try to catch this way. Fabricating evidence.
It was crazy. It's crazy how murders investigations are solved. It was crazy because they was trying to find so much different scenarios how he was shot. Because he was shot in a Christ-like form, execution style. One in the head, one on the nose, one in the chin, one in the cheek, one in the next cheek. Dead, right? So his pawns, they didn't in the first report they didn't show that his pants was like
They never say.
showed his pants
They
was
never
down.
said that his pants was down.
But in the report, they had his pants was up, fastened. His pants was down because he was getting fellatio from someone.
Head.
Yeah, fellatio on the shift. And on the shift, and it began when they questioned his girlfriend. Did you know, Sean? Did you know Mulligan was without a woman or anything? Oh, I think so, but he was. I think he was shot decency to tell me. So I say, what does that have to do with the murder investigation? What I mean, you trying to find a murder of a cop, but all that came around to play around. Dude, this boy, they didn't tell the people his pants was down.
Yeah.
So that totally threw the investigation like
Because
someone was there.
That changed motive completely.
Because I thought he was by himself when he got killed.
They made it seem like he was by himself.
He wasn't by himself.
Oh, fleck.
So they thought someone come in this car and shoot him. But if your pants down and someone give you fellatio in the passenger seat, no one can just come in your car and
just shoot you.
Sit on the hole and then shoot you.
Yeah.
No, someone had to come in the window and get you.
Because it would have been two bodies. He let that one ride.
Yeah, it was weird, but
they had the woman go and tell the police this story. She telling them the truth. She say she saw someone do it, but she didn't see the person do it because she was the person giving the head.
Yeah.
And they still ain't going to investigate the criminal. They said no, we gonna get this boy still, and they fabricating it for him.
Wow.
They getting told what is the truth, and they still ain't investigated.
But that sounds like some mafia connection with the police, babe.
I don't know, bro.
That's not some.
I don't know.
I don't know how it end.
No. It just basically end by them telling what could possibly be. From all the scenarios, and you could use your own scenario if you want. You could look at all of it, and you could make up your own assumption. But to me, my assumption is that the most truthful thing that happened is actually because the pants is down, she was getting fellatio, and they had two suspects, which is the police officer, and his motive for killing Mulligan is because Mulligan was a prostitute wrangler, and he was trying to grind up his daughter.
14 years old.
So that's the motive. She's 14 years old, and he's grinding a lot of young children. That's the motive for the police officer killing another police officer.
Right.
And Mulligan didn't care. He still used to just fuck all these guys or whatever. The second one was this other criminal. I forgot what his motive was.
His motive was because they was dirty. They was dirty already.
Yeah.
Because what they used to do, they used to go there, they used to lock you up, rob your drugs, take the money, never report the money.
That was the motive. Yeah.
Every other cop in the city had percentages of things returned.
Yeah.
21%. There was 50%. There was 75%. There was 80% people returned the money.
These two? They was at like 6%.
They was 6. It was like 1.
One was
2
1.
or
1%.
So like that's never. That's never. They maybe say, hey, we got a paper. We got a paper. Them doing this. That's it.
Yeah.
That's 1% of their stuff. But they hardly return back money.
Yeah.
They said drugs maybe. Yeah, we got like some weed smoke or whatever. But money was never ever returned.
Yeah. And I think both of those potential criminals died now in real life. Like they died. They dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
they died in 05.
Yeah, so you'll never know.
So
You-
Sean Ellis get out.
He ended up getting out because
Ah.
like I was saying, the first one it mistrial, which is the hung jury.
Oh, okay.
The second one that they tried to do mistrial.
Yeah.
The third one mistrial. And
Mistrial.
the DA who pushes charges onto people, they still wanted to go after him after
Yeah.
the weak evidence, after 3 mistrials.
Something weird about that, babe.
And they handing you the investigation, and all this time he was sitting in jail.
That's what I think, and that's why it's so much people involved. That had to be like a higher level, babe. I think it's more than just out of police, babe. It gotta be somebody getting paid off, babe. That's mafia movements, dog.
I know, man.
Freaking like, and then that cross shooting is just to like make it look like it's some
But
different group.
But I always said, if you play devil's advocate, if Sean Ellis really did that,
Oh,
he's
flex.
a fucking sick
Dog, and
Hey,
that's what we was getting off. We was
he-
like the higher ups who can pay.
He's a
I don't know how the
fucking sick
detectives sick and they doing it, but if you bring up
He's
that,
sick.
Sean Ellis is the sickest nigga.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Hey,
this, by the way.
No, I don't believe it. I'm just saying if it
If it
Devil's
is, he would be
Advocate
the
was,
sickest.
He'd be sick. He'd be really smoking on
be
Sean
the-
McLean. He really.
He'd be the sickest. He'd be,
Hey.
you all and you all have to pay me my restitution.
And he get paid millions in restitution.
He have to get restitution.
Millions, baby.
He have to get
He sit there
restitution.
for 22 years.
He have to. I
Wow.
will see.
He sit there from 19. He come out there for what he's on.
Man.
He sit
That's
there from
Yeah,
19.
he's
22
a millionaire.
years,
He's a
bro.
He sit there
millionaire.
19.
22
If you see,
years.
if
Yeah,
you
he's
see
a
his
millionaire.
young picture, young, baby, young. Now he old. He
But
can't get
that's
old.
sick,
But
though.
he's 22 years, bro.
That's crazy, man. That's
But
crazy. And he's still wearing the same. He rocking the fitted.
Yeah.
And he in the
You
shirt.
can tell that jail
like
body.
yeah. It's like that. You know that old. He just have the old school
Yeah.
dressing
Yeah.
on him.
but
That's all you know, bro.
Mm.
But that gotta be some mafia movements there, but that's too much paying off. That's a lot of that's a lot of people involved, but it had
Real
to
talk.
be this bay. I could see it. This bay was the head of prostitution ring. The Sean Mulligan bay. He probably was doing that for I guess it now. I don't know nothing about this for like a
I know.
higher
See,
level of
maybe-
people.
Maybe, but I know because he looked like he was so selfish about himself because what they used to do back in the day, when police officers used to go to court, they could get paid for up to 4 hours. So he just used to come for 10 minutes, put 4 hours down. And he
Yeah.
used to do that all over around the court in the
Yeah.
city.
So
So like he was such a
Correct.
selfish guy that I don't know if someone actually, was,
He's greasy.
yeah. So I don't know.
no
Your
savage
the-
is greasy.
Your theory was your theory, maybe but I know it just looked like he's a
But
him for
Somebody
himself.
somebody wanted to get rid of him. That's how I look. Somebody wanted to get rid of him.
And you're correct.
You're
Somebody
correct.
wanted to get rid of him. But
And that was the beginning of it. There was like someone was wanting his head.
yeah, somebody
Yeah.
wanted to get rid of him.
Yeah.
But and then
So you
for-
think it's
for-
too much for the police officer?
it's just too much for the because like you
Yeah.
said the DA and everybody, but it just that's a lot of
And
that's a
let's talk-
higher level money,
if
dog.
if you have this much thought without even watching, imagine you watching it.
Yeah, I
and,
know.
yeah, and you
You
get
actually
more,
watch
and you
it.
get more
I know,
context, bro.
and you get
Yeah.
more content than what
Because
we
we ain't
say.
giving you, we ain't giving you.
We ain't giving
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
We literally give you like literally 5%. We ain't even give you 90% of the full case.
Yeah, that's but for that to go that high and depend on the Sean Ellis play, they just wanted them to do it and for all that cover up.
Yeah.
But that's dirty cops, money. That's a lot of
And the
things.
detectives, it's a clean case. It's the
It was
cleanest
clean.
case I've
It was
ever
clean.
seen.
Exactly.
The head
But-
homicide
That's
was
the
like
cleanest case
no,
I've ever
exactly.
seen.
No, previous homicide, head homicide said, no, that's clean. We sure Sean Ellis did that. I said, how you knew? You did nothing in the case. And also it was a little mini story with his friend. Remember, who was the airport? He was directing the airport traffic when he came in America. When he was driving,
Oh, yeah,
It was a
yeah,
little
yeah.
mini story in that Sean Ellis because he drove home.
I forget about that too.
Then the two detectives,
The same detectives.
but this was after Mulligan
This
died.
and this is
2 years
Sean
after
was
he died.
already. I think Sean was already in jail too during this time.
Oh yeah, Sean was already in jail. Mulligan died 2 years after this. The detectives who was with him, Mulligan, the Sarah and the Brazil guy had pointed a gun in the back of his head. Say, yeah, but you stealing these drugs. We find out you stealing drugs and stuff like that. I say, okay. They take him up to his bar room. His girlfriend was there. They throw him in one room there. They say, no, go in that room. Don't come out. They tie him up a rope and say, where's the money? Where's the drugs? He said, I don't sell drugs and stuff like that. He was crying, trying to figure out, peeing his pants, trying to figure out what they talking about. Say, you going to jail. You did this murder. We trying to get this money. So the next, or either Brazil or Sarah in the box looking, trying to get this money. They say, yeah, you going to jail because we couldn't find anything. You couldn't find anything. So you going to jail.
Oh, they plant coke on him. They plant coke on him.
They plan it. Take him to jail. Then they try to appeal. He got his appeal. And then he was able to make bail because they couldn't find enough evidence on him.
Yeah, and he had money in his pocket.
They had money in
take
his pocket.
about $5,000 from him because he said he was gonna buy a car.
Yeah, he's gonna buy a car, but they ended up robbing him. They used that to rob him.
Man,
Police officers.
It could be just a bunch of dirty cops then.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
yeah,
them three, they finding all the evidence. They finding the gun.
Yeah, so it could be a
They
bunch of
find-
dirty cops.
they ain't even-
Sean Mulligan was doing something they didn't like.
Dog, and
He had to go.
The thing
Yeah.
is,
Depending on the same way who
one
they
of-
had someone before.
the thing is, one of the police officers wasn't even in homicide.
no.
He was in like financial security or something. He was in something.
Yeah.
One other. He was in one other division.
But
Right
I
there,
know.
right there, fixing the books.
I forget what division
You
it
always
was.
need someone fixing the books.
Exactly.
You always need someone on the administrative side fixing your name, and for human resources, fixing the books.
Someone in different
You
freaking
need
sectors.
someone putting the information in the computer like this, looking around, putting the information in the computer, making sure your name don't pull up.
Yeah,
But
dog.
I know. That's not dirty cops on the payroll, babe.
I know, baby.
That's not like
You could take what I like about how it was done. Like I've watched a lot of these type of documentaries, but what I like about how it's done, it's so much how they show you it and how they lay out all the stories in such a truthful fashion. It's like you could believe all of them.
Yeah.
You could almost, if you believe that Sean Ellis did it, you could believe that. If you believe that Rosa is right, you could believe that. If you want to believe that the police officer killed the police officer, you could believe that. If you want to believe that they presented all for you,
Right.
they presented all for you.
It's so much variance.
It's a lot, babe.
To tell you the truth, and to bleed the devil out of it again, the Mulligan family could never find who their killer is.
No.
It's too much variances,
Yeah,
but
it's too much,
it's
and that's
too
because
much.
they didn't want to do their job.
They
you
so
still
racist.
have a
But
family.
they so racist, they just believe it's John Ellis. It's so much people involved. It's too much. It's so much people that was there.
Yeah,
You can't just think John Ellis because the time he get the receipt, he bought the Pampers, he was already dead. The killer done run off.
yeah.
He bought the receipt at 320. He come out the store at 320.
No, it was before. Sorry.
Right.
He reached 307, and I think the murder happened 340 or 330 something.
Correct.
That's what it
340.
was.
It's either later, but he
Yeah.
wasn't there.
No, he was there before.
Yeah, he was there before. So he was buying Pampers and about to add out, and then the murder happened after.
Yeah.
So that means he was sitting out there while
He
was
knew he
sleeping.
was there. He knew he was there. Yeah.
Yeah, he know that, but
Because he saw the Jeep.
he saw the Jeep, but he probably was sleeping. He was like,
Yeah.
oh, probably the regular guy, random
Yeah,
guy sleeping.
Exactly.
Random guy sleeping in his car.
Man. Try for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds interesting, man. I may take a peek.
Yeah, man. You know,
I may take a peek.
and you're just looking at, but also on some other things.
what to do. Pull up to the scene with the stars in the roof. Always with a goonie and he keep a 22. Count the money, stack it up to the roof. Balenciaga on me cause I make the money move. They always talking big, but when they see me, they salute.
This ain't designer, I designed it. Pop out, we slide it. They are the find us. This ain't designer, I designed it. Swerving, we nauseous. You blessed to watch us. Gold up in my mouth, finally cop the chain. Sliding with the gang, you can never hang with. Careful how you staring, all these men is dangerous. And the feds ask the questions, I ain't never saying shit. Switch up, had to tell them I'm a rapper, not a felon. I got models in the kitchen, about to bust down. Switch up, had to tell them.
I was standing on the corner when I heard my bulldog bark. He was barking at the two men who were gambling in the dark. It was Stagger Lee and Billy, two men who gambled late. Stagger Lee threw a 7, Billy swore that he threw 8. Stagger Lee told Billy, I can't let you go with that. See, you done one on my...
Saw that Netflix is potentially raising prices as well. But what we saw was that, money spent in Gillis here has a 4 screen, not the L Gillis business, but
Money.
Gillis have a 4 screen, so his one going up $17.99. But I think the regular folk, I think we jumping up. I think maybe $2 as well. I think it's 13 now, so it may go to 15, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah.
13
Yeah.
Canadian. So
Yeah. It was like we were saying was the major question was, what price point would Netflix rise for you to say, no, I don't want the service
yeah,
anymore?
but that's crazy, man.
What was the price
Well,
point?
I don't know
if
what the
they
price
reach a
point
certain
is.
price point, what's the price point you say, hey, we going to raise it up to this point would make you say, no, unsubscribing?
Shit, bro. Done.
But I don't know. That's all I was watch, babe.
They say 13, okay, 14, okay, we think we too good enough. We won't go 23. And then we say,
23.
25.
No,
I say,
let the taunt.
I don't know. I say, babe, for me to start watching Netflix, babe, I don't know. Must see, if Netflix could probably go 30, I'd probably start watching.
dang, you might as well go pay for cable.
Shit, bro.
Babe, to me,
Boy.
Netflix better than cable right now, babe.
Real talk.
I don't watch TV that much. 30.
Shit, bro.
Boy, for them to rerun shows on me. Boy,
But Netflix releasing every fucking.
They releasing the Netflix original every fucking month.
every month is a new
Boy,
Netflix.
like I say,
The movies coming there.
Documentary.
Everything on Netflix.
but like
I watching one next documentary. Nah, come on, it is fucking Spanish and I fucking up. The thing is all Spanish and I still watching it.
Yeah. But hey, the thing is, I say, and like I was just telling y'all previous the pod, the zone and Crave hitting you 20 out the gate.
Real talk.
The zone and Crave hitting
Yeah.
you 20 out the gate. So I'd say for me, 27 is my max. I'd say
Yeah.
26 or 27. I don't even want to go even near those.
No,
those
I
areas.
don't. But you still pay it though.
Yeah.
Netflix got a
Don't
lot
do
of-
it. Don't do it. But if it comes to that case,
But they know that. That's the problem.
don't
Yeah,
do
they
it.
do
They
that.
know that, bro.
You know,
do.
you know,
They know that.
you know that.
They know that.
You know that little voice there say, okay, we pay it, but don't do it.
I
Right?
honestly
Yeah,
could
they
very
know,
much
bruh.
see Netflix going to 25 very shortly. I could see it
I would say very shortly. I'd say a couple of years, 5 years.
No,
probably.
but when I say very short, I mean like 3 years.
Yeah, 5.
In the grand scheme, I say
Right.
3. I know, but I think
Netflix gotta stop.
when I say they gotta stop for real, but I think I had 40. I had 40.
Oh man,
Man,
you
40.
Yeah, man, you almost
40.
you almost pay event.
That's internet.
That's internet for real.
Man, 40.
Well, no, that's
That's
still
half-
more than
that's-
internet.
that's half
That's almost
internet.
half internet.
Almost
It is
half,
internet.
almost half.
Yeah. I
Little less than half.
I forget internet is.
Yeah, we gotta pay our internet now, man.
Yeah, baby, yeah, internet, baby.
But yeah, I think 40 is my max. 40.
Man.
Cause dog, at this rate, a lot of things price. It's unfortunate, but these things going up, babe. They ain't checking.
No, baby.
Problem is too, Disney Plus come up with that weak stuff. The Netflix still ain't got nothing to. They ain't saying nothing to touch Netflix with.
Disney still $8.
I mean that weak stuff. I saying that weak
channels
platform.
that they have,
Right
the
there.
weak platform.
That weakness what they come with. That enough.
Right.
Right?
Fine enough, but ESPN Plus winning though.
I know about ESPN Plus.
ESPN Plus winning.
But see, ESPN Plus when I get the sports aspect and then
Yeah, everyone
NBA,
wants
you know,
I think that's the-
everyone sport,
yeah.
but more people gonna watch Netflix, dog.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I
But
want that option.
Y'all know that.
About that action, boss.
That Grey's Anatomy when we come on Netflix now, you know.
Yeah, baby.
that Ronda
I
Rousey,
agree.
that Ronda Rousey
Showing up.
exclusive. Shonda Rhimes is exclusive to Netflix.
Yeah,
And I just
Netflix
started watching that
smart,
Grey's.
babe.
That Grey's addicting, babe.
Yeah.
I keep on hearing it good. It
That
good.
flicking addicting, bro. Damn, that
The,
Grey's.
the newest ones, but nice now.
I haven't there. I just
New
I
one's nice.
watch it in my girl, but
You watch it from the beginning.
if she was because she already watched all them, but she started from the beginning. I don't.
She will watch it again.
The thing is, I don't even watch all. I just watch when I peek in and watch, and I still addicted to that. So I just be missing one episodes, and I still in time with the story.
Great. I
It-
heard
it-
Grey's Anatomy is pretty good.
It's pretty good. Like
I've
I
heard
said,
Grey's
I feel
Anatomy is
like
pretty
I'm
good.
showing the dread.
I
She
gotta watch
good.
it, Dread.
She's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, she good.
I gotta watch it.
She good.
I gotta watch it.
I don't know if I ever tell that story with Joe Budden. What he said when he was talking with Shonda Rhimes. I ever tell that?
No.
Yeah. So Shonda Rhimes, I think, was with ABC. What grade is it on for? ABC, I think. She was at ABC, and she asked him for tickets to Disney World, right? And they kind of make a fuss about it. She wanted tickets for her family. So anyway, they give her the tickets. The family going to Disney World. The tickets ain't work. Shonda Rhimes call him, say, yeah, the tickets ain't working. Then they start talking about, oh, you know, we don't really give Disney tickets out, whatever, right? Now this Shonda Rhimes now. She get all type of ABC. That was Scandal, Grey's Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder, all that.
Mm.
I think this is Joe. This Joe Budden say, I don't know how true this is. The next day, she called up people say, yeah, I want to do everything I can to get myself at ABC and go straight to Netflix.
Man, she
That-
ain't playing.
that's why everything on Netflix now, dog.
Wow.
They're off ABC, exclusively to Netflix. Grey's Anatomy, new episodes, Netflix. That is rough, baby.
Whoever's the customer service rep, they're fucking fucked up. I said, are you Shonda Rhimes, really?
Yeah.
Why are you here? I'd be like, why are you standing in front of me? Come with me.
Exactly. It's like, dog, the amount of
The viewership she have, bro.
Exactly. The amount of people that
These
follow
people-
that
these
show
people on
to the
top,
grave.
They don't get it, you know.
But I don't. If that is the truth, so this is Joe say. So if that is
Where
true,
he had from?
I don't know where he had from, but he just say this is what happened. What's going down. So that's why everything went to
How that
Netflix,
makes sense.
bro. I don't know, but if it's Shonda Rhimes and
They
like,
keep on doing this. They could put themselves in their own grave.
bro, that's what they saying. Like it's just stuff like that. Is be like, bro, simple as Disney World tickets, bro. I'm sure that's not hard for ABC to get.
No,
That's not hard.
not hard at all.
Is anybody can get Disney World tickets. But hey, that's what Joe say, and I say, wow.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's on the lines of how powerful Netflix getting, and that's why
Netflix
their
is
price
growing.
going up.
Netflix is growing. They growing. You know that it's like that monster you always see in the game. They just eating and they fucking just
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
keep on growing
Yeah.
out veiny.
Yeah.
You can, but they capturing everything, bro.
Netflix ain't playing, but
It's hardly what it's hardly little things you can't see that ain't on Netflix now.
yeah.
That you would watch that covers a aspect of what you like. It's
Yeah.
like, wait, it there.
Dog.
Streaming
The-
now.
It's there.
The
like,
amount of categories they have of content alone, Dog, I would like to know how much you think Netflix worth. I need to go look that up.
Pay a lot, pay. Damn, billions, pay.
For sure.
Billions.
Easily.
You can't buy that, pay. That's, I don't know. They got it.
It's over, babe. You know how much exclusive content, and that's what I respected from time. I think I tell the story on this podcast already, but when I heard the story from men, that's what I'm impressed about. It's like from the beginning, he was like, y'all don't want to give me rights to Friends, or y'all don't want to give me rights to these shows. Netflix originals from before was ever even a thing. Niggas say Netflix originals before was even a thing. He say, I didn't see y'all ain't making sense.
Yeah.
From back, way back.
Yeah.
He planned the whole shit out from way back. Y'all ain't making sense, bro. The first
Ownership.
Netflix original, House of Cards. In your mouth.
Ownership.
House of Cards. I run the shit.
Yeah, babe.
Kevin Spacey fucked that up.
Yeah, he did. But
yeah.
for what it was, it still was successful for what it was. But
Yeah.
Netflix originals.
Ownership, babe. Shows people clinging on you. People waiting for that next season. It's just they
Because
good,
all
babe.
you need is writers.
They good, babe.
Once you get the writers to join your team, you getting the content.
Does Ozark come on another station too?
No, I think Ozarka's only.
Ozarka's Netflix.
I think
Netflix?
Ozarka's only Netflix.
originals.
If it's not only Netflix, I remember my brother saying CW maybe, but I think it's only Netflix to be
Yeah,
honest.
CW is the only Dynasty.
Babe, it's crazy.
I wasn't sure.
That's crazy, but Netflix
Dynasty,
is
they trying to
freaking-
own Dynasty though.
Yeah.
They trying to buy Dynasty.
Netflix is.
Dog.
They have it,
They
babe.
got it, baby.
have what
Dynasty
you
and
need.
Black Lightning. They will come on CW.
True.
But they trying to buy them.
Yeah. I wasn't sure which one, but yeah, baby.
Yeah, babe.
Dog, it's so much shows on Netflix that you're waiting for. You're waiting for second season. And you have so much content. It's that even in this world of all this content, the diehards still go watch it when it pop up on their flicking Netflix, bro.
Yep.
That's the thing about it.
Yep.
You consume all this, but you still like your favorites. You still go watch your favorites.
Yep.
And you still interested in watching something new that you never watched or thought you would like.
Yep. Netflix is making it that easy for you, babe.
And they like to renew. One thing Netflix good at, they were good at renewing people's childhood by bringing a new nuance to certain shows, like Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I ain't watched that yet.
Remember when Mr. Miyagi?
That's a good idea, though.
Mr. Miyagi, they bring back my childhood with all them dudes, and they renew it and make them older and make them see like, oh, the old master and all the Cobra Kai and the new people. They good at that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, babe. Talent, babe. They got us, babe. They got 40 from Gadim.
Yeah, baby.
40.
Don't let the man use that.
I mean, they ain't checking for me, but dog, I'm pretty sure normal people, just like us, go pay more.
Yeah, babe.
40 is low for me. 40 is low. Oh, I paid 250 for that. It's
Hell
good.
no, babe. $250 a month? Flick. I out.
Unsubscribe.
I out, babe.
Yeah, no,
I gotta watch the wall, babe.
Real talk.
$250 a month?
I can watch the wall,
But
too.
you don't mind if you use your screening.
That's a garbage.
Hey, see the password thing was a problem at $7.99? It'll be a worse
I became
problem.
Netflix used to be $7.99, dog.
Dog, that's when I joined. I just talking to Killers with this last night. That's what I say, boy Brown. I say, Brown is the one. I say,
Hold on. Brown was who put you on Netflix?
No, I wouldn't say he put me on. No, he enticed me to go on Netflix for
I
sure.
was the very first individual to push him on.
He was telling me, I was like,
Wait, I've been Kadeem been reading my Netflix from time.
yeah, I know, but you never push it. Brown will
I
pushing
say,
it.
babe, is be right there in your mouth.
Listen,
Dog, Brown say, I
was
was like,
so hard on streaming.
I was like, boy, streaming, boy.
Streaming.
Streaming. Fuck
I said-
Netflix.
I
Nah,
said
hold
that.
on. No, let me just put a disclaimer. We're not saying that we don't promote streaming illegal content, but it's out there.
It is.
But yeah, I would say streaming, boy.
Sure. I said, babe, if you
I said
download
Netflix don't make no sense.
it could be good.
I said that's a bunch of shit, bro.
When he downloaded Netflix for free, I said, do your free month, see what you say. He watched 1,000 Ways to Die.
I said
remember that.
5,000 ways to die.
Yeah.
I was hooked.
I remember that.
Because he get his own subscription for that day.
And 5,000 ways to die is a bunch of trash. you
It
know.
is.
Thank you, Netflix, for
It is a
acquiring
bunch of
customer.
trash.
I need that commission, eh?
Dog, I was like, boy, It right in your face. My mouth switched right up after like a week. Dog, Netflix is bad though. $7.99 is like, man, it's great. But dog, I mean, I's 40. Laton say he's 30. Brown say 27.
25-ish.
You going lower?
25-ish.
25-ish. Because all you can scream is charged 22.
Yeah.
I pay
Hopefully,
$3.
hopefully we don't get there, baby.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't get there, bro.
You don't need to get
Because what I was saying, y'all, if it was a lower price, if it get to a price and then it was a deal to get a lower price, y'all want ads in your Netflix? That's what I asked you this last
During
night.
the show? Wow. What you mean?
Ads
Like,
in your Netflix
Correct.
to grease your price. Like how Spotify is do.
oh, like free Spotify.
Yeah, but this reverse, you getting a cheaper price because you paying no,
that wouldn't be fair. If I paying to get odds. No, if I paying something, I don't want no odds. That don't make no sense. It's only if it's free is odds.
no, but you've been paying.
Nah, free is odds. YouTube.
Yeah, but I saying it get the enormous rate.
yeah.
It get the enormous rate.
Yeah.
And they say we
You tell me-
offering y'all half for odds. Let's say it get the 50. You was paying 50 and they say 25 with odds. You were taking them odds.
sick. That's sick.
No, that's sick.
You were taking them fucking odds.
Unsubscribe, babe.
Hey, get your cards done at Vistaprint. Let's pop up. You watch your Cobra Guy.
Hey,
Oosh. Hey.
if it's free, you gotta watch 10 odds before you could even get anywhere.
Hey, and Netflix is the new streaming. Is the new streaming?
You gotta watch 10 odds. You gotta watch this person's music video, do it yourself video before you could. You have to be forced to watch this person's podcast before you watch the show.
Dog,
Oh,
y'all ain't doing
boy.
that.
But that would be
No,
annoying.
that'd be-
But
Yeah,
I think I'll have to do that half with odds, bro.
I know that'd be rough to go back, but from the luxury of no odds to odds and
I agree,
Netflix,
but that's 25 more you got in your
Right.
pocket.
that'd be so rough.
You know what?
Imagine, but you can imagine us watching, then all you see is the commercial come up.
Tide pods.
You try to skip it, they say, I can't skip until you finish watching this.
Charmin.
But that'd be so
Dog,
hard.
it'll be like, that'll be the most ingenious because Netflix compete with TV stations
Yep.
to not be a TV station, to take them out to become a TV station, bro. That's some sick shit, you know,
That's
if that
sick,
happens,
right.
mate.
Yeah, baby.
But
He
that's
take
sick.
them out to become a TV station, bro.
That's sick.
That'll be fucking crazy, bro.
But that's
Yeah.
sick.
He can't do that in his lifetime.
Yeah.
He
It's
cannot
sick.
do that in his lifetime. Maybe in Netflix's lifetime, but he
That's
can't
sick.
do that in his lifetime.
Yeah, but that.
That's sick.
That way
I can't say
That'd be
that.
sick. And it's a
Stop
monopoly.
giving them ideas, bro.
That'd be sick for real. But hopefully that in the case,
Yeah, I mean, looking at overall what Netflix be doing, I think they would move like that.
I agree.
I don't
think.
I could be
I don't
wrong.
think. I don't think Reed Hastings, Hasties. I don't. RH.
Yeah, I take a
I
little
don't
page.
think. I don't think RH is trying to do that.
I take a little. Alright. I take a little page of Kadeem book. I could be wrong. Like maybe they could. But I mean, Netflix. I don't think they would.
I don't think they would either.
I don't think. But I could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
Could be.
But, shouts out for making it through to this episode, It's been fun while it lasted,
Yeah.
If you're watching, like, comment, subscribe, show us the love.
Show us the love.
If you're watching the episode,
You ain't show
Shout
us
us
love
out
by
on-
follows.
shout us out on Instagram. Add us, You take our time to respond.
Real talk.
Give us an audio platform. Send us a 5-star rating. See what I'm saying? Come on. Take us out.
Oh.
But I actually try to finish listening to that Meg album.
Yeah.
Yeah, babe.
It's a bunch of drive.
Got it, babe. Darn it.
Man, ain't nothing to do this weekend. Corona got our weekend.
Rona.
Rona.
We even talk about lockdown 2.0.
Hopefully lockdown 2.0 done next episode. Well, not really. It could be done after that. That's okay.
Maybe.
2 weeks.
Yeah. That's real talk. What we doing tonight?
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah, man. We ain't talking Christmas at all, man.
But it's November 28th, bro.
This is New Year. This is supposed to be the
Hey,
New
wait.
Year's Day.
When this drop in 24th.
No, this one dropping 31st.
This one drop 24th.
No, this dropping 31st, bro.
Oh, happy
We have
New Year.
24th.
Happy New
We
Year.
have 24th. I think this is 31st, bro.
Man, we gotta look at that again. You sure?
We can look at it again.
Oh, next week is 2 party.
Yeah, boy. Cause
Oh.
you. Yeah, cause
I
I'm
have one.
I next week, and you have one, and Gillis have one.
Oh, I have one. So when my one is? My one is not next week. Week after next, right?